Hello, I'm Andy Singh, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope for you in Taurus, and it's from Sunday the 8th of January until Saturday the 14th of January. Let's start with Sunday the 8th. Sunday the 8th is going to be frustrating. Some depression can be seen. You are somehow not well treated or not recognized for what you have done. You are oversensitive to criticism as well, and that's how the whole day is going to look. The morning and afternoon and early session is very slow. Planets have slowed down. They cannot deliver what you want quickly. So you'll have to be very patient, and that's what causes you depression or not being very happy because of the delays. And also past problems can affect you on Sunday the 8th. It's either thinking of regret or feeling guilty about the past, about something, or even somebody from your past may want to meet up with you, and that itself will put pressure on you. During the evening session and the late night session, your ego comes into play, and you are not somebody who wants to be left out of anything. So you are demanding attention, and that's why your ego comes into play. Now, if you don't get the attention, then you're going to be frustrated. But even if you get the attention, I would warn you that there comes along with it some problems like stress and anxiety as well. So my advice is for Sunday the 8th, just lie low, say the minimum, just try and do whatever makes other people happy, and you will be okay. Monday the 9th is going to be a very difficult day for you. A lot of provocation against you, or you yourself could be very provocative to start the ball rolling for trouble, and also a lot of struggle in whatever you're attempting to do, and you will feel not appreciated, and you will feel a person very angry about things. Now, if you allow all this to happen, the day is going to get worse and worse, because you will have to argue and provoke with somebody. So it's better to just tell yourself to stay calm, and calmly try and reason out the reason why you are like this, the way I've described you for Monday the 9th. Your very good planets are there, but they cannot do much during the earlier part of the day. It's only during the evening, the late evening and the night session that these positive planets come into play. And then they produce the possibility of giving you solutions as to why you were so unhappy earlier, and a solution as how to improve whatever you want to improve. So the start is very bad for you on Monday the 9th, and then as the day ends, you become luckier and luckier. So it's good to socialize, take your romance partner out, or your marriage partner out, or your family out as well, and do the bonding during the evening session, and you will see that all the uncertainty of the earlier part of the day will be overcome. Tuesday the 10th is another not very stable day for you. Again, your ego is in play, and you are a person who cannot take criticism, and you will be a person who wants to be the leader and wants to have the last say in everything. Well, that's not going to be very possible on Tuesday the 10th, because if you go and behave that way, you are going to only attract provocation and stubbornness from somebody else. The other planets roaming about also show that you can be very stubborn, very dominating, and want to put your foot down with authority and power. Don't do that either, because the day is all about negative things. So if you behave negatively, you're going to attract negative attraction, and therefore the negative competition and opposition comes into play as well. Better to just flow with the tide, be as gentle, as friendly, as cooperative as you can, and you will actually improve the day to be quite a good day this Tuesday the 10th. Otherwise it will be the opposite and it will be horrible. Wednesday the 11th is a much better day. You start very well. The morning, afternoon, evening session seems to be carrying on to do well. In career, you have a lot of cooperation and support. In business, good luck can come in the form of contracts, or you can even attract new kind of contacts, business contacts as well. In romance, you can find romance very easily if you want, and in marriage and family, the bonding is very nice. Now, it's not a perfect day, because during the late evening and night session, the planet that makes you very rebellious, a person who is not cooperative, a person who suddenly veers into a very funny mood, for example, is also at play. So watch out that the evening, the late evening and night session, your whole personality can change for the worse. Now, if you remember what I say and just keep calm about things and less exposure, meaning that you don't want to be too busy going out all over the place, just stay put somewhere quietly, you'll be able to control the last part of the day, and so that the earlier good planets keep moving without being disturbed. And that way the whole day can be good, but I fear that from the evening onwards, there's going to be difficulties in terms of getting cooperation and getting support for you. Thursday the 12th is another difficult day for you. Difficult in the sense that it's back to your ego again, who wants to take charge and dominate and wants to take control of everything. This is a planet which is not your enemy planet, but it's a planet that doesn't do well in Taurus. And it's a planet that when seen active makes you a person act like a dictator or a bully. And you don't want that. So try to be more gentle and try to be a person who is very helpful and take this kind of stance so that other people will perceive you as a nice person. During the ending of the day, there are many business planets shown. So one reading is that you may get some bad news regarding career, or you may have difficulty at your place of work in one way or another, or in the area of business you may get news which you are not very happy with, or you may find that your contracts and your contacts are not very happy with you. So there's some difficulty shown in the night time too. It's not very serious. What it does is it brings stress and anxiety to you more than anything else. So don't overreact. Just stay calm, and you will see that at the end of the day, the situation was not that bad. Friday the 13th. Now, this is another difficult day for you. It's a day which starts very badly. Things go wrong. In your career, early in the day, you will have difficulties in many forms. In business, you will find that news comes that there's also difficulty in progress or even attacks upon your business area. In areas of romance, you can get early bad news, suddenly and unexpectedly. And in marriage and family, watch out that earlier part of the day itself shows difficulty in getting cooperation and finding happiness. But there's a very powerful planet at play as well. The trouble is this week, many of your good planets are coming a bit late in the evening. So it makes you go through trouble and then rectifies it later. Well, on Friday the 13th, the start is very bad, but the ending is very good, because from the evening and the late evening and the night session, two of your best planets are seen together. So they give you the possibility of finding romance if you want, and if you socialize or if you're at home with your marriage partner and your family, it becomes very, very happy. And if you're working a bit late in the office, you'll find solutions to all the earlier difficulties. And in business, you will find that although earlier part of the day, business stress was seen so heavily, yet it all seemed to disperse and become actually making the evening and the day quite nicely for you. Saturday the 14th is going to be another very stressful day. Stressful in the sense that carelessness, miscalculation, misinformation, hastiness, impatience in doing things will be the main problem of causing very serious difficulties for you in your career or business. So you start the day where stress is seen. And when stress is seen for you in Taurus, it's very, very strong against you. Because you have planets who cannot control stress immediately. And so this stress builds up in you. And that's what's happening on Saturday the 14th. So stress builds up very fast. Make sure the mistakes you make are not too horrendous or not too serious. Okay? Your best help only comes later in the evening. And the evening session again produces some solutions for you and helps you find a way out of problems, whether in romance or in marriage or family. And also in career and business, the news comes better. And you will be a person who will breathe easier during the evening, late evening and night session. It's a good time. It's a good time to actually go out socializing, because it says you can meet very good contacts, whether they are in business or career, or whether just for romance or just for friendships. So the 12, 13 and 14, you start not well, but it seems to improve during the night time. So Saturday the 14th, by all means go and socialize, and you may even come back with many good contacts. And that's what I have to advise you for this second week in January for you in Taurus. Thank you for listening to me, and goodbye.